documentary special about population explosion here in the Philippines. Good day.
That's correct. I know that everybody had heard or read about how rapid the population growth here in the Philippines and worldwide. But what is population explosion?
Population explosion or overpopulation is a condition where an organism's numbers exceed the carrying capacity of its habitat. In common parlance, the term usually refers to the relationship between the human population and its environment, the Earth.
Did you know? Gerard O'Neill suggested building a space habitat that could support 30,000 times the carrying capacity of the Earth using just the asteroid belt, and that the solar system as a whole could sustain current population growth rates for 100,000 years.
Well, let's just see if they can make it. Oh, how are you? Oh, how are you? Are you okay?
If a given environment has a population of 10, but there is food or drinking water enough for only 9, then in a closed system where no trade is possible, that environment is overpopulated. If the population is 100 individuals, but there is enough food, shelter, and water for 200 for the indefinite future, then it is not.
Overpopulation can result from an increase in birth rates, decline in mortality rates due to medical advances, from an increase in migration, or from an unsustainable biome and depletion of resources. It is possible for every sparsely populated areas to be overpopulated, as the area in question may have a meager or non-existent supplies or capability to sustain life. In example are the middle of Sahara Desert or Antarctica.
Estimates of the carrying capacity of the Earth range between 1 billion and 1 trillion people, depending on the values used in calculations. The variability of estimate has grown larger since 1950s compared to earlier estimates.
Says environmental author Jeremy Rifkin's, our burgeoning population and urban way of life have been purchased at the expense of vast ecosystem and habitats. It's no accident that as we celebrate the urbanization of the world, we are quickly approaching another historic watershed, the disappearance of the wild.
But what are the reactions or actions done by the government with this problematic situation?
A good question, Ronel. Well, join us for a search for an answer.
Join me with Pat and RJ in our interview with the Commission on Population or POPCOM.
It is deep inside of me. It makes me fear my memory. One day I'll live peacefully without the fear of it. It is something I can't see, but it can.
Wouldn't it be nice if we were older? Then we wouldn't have to wait so long. And wouldn't it?
Pat, and we are here at the Commission on Population or POPCOM.
And I'm RJ. We are here to give an answer with a question asked by Ronel. What are the reactions and actions of the government about population explosion here in the Philippines?
Blessed day to everyone, and we are honored here to have Ms. Manola de la Cruz, Project Evaluation Officer 1 of POPCOM NCR Division here with us to answer our question. Good afternoon, ma'am. So ma'am, what are the goals or the mission vision of POPCOM?
That's almost the question. Our mission. First, our program vision is a well-planned, healthy, and happy families, responsible individuals, empowered communities guided by the divine providence, living harmoniously and equitably in a sustainable development. That's our program vision. For our mission, we are a technical and information resource agency working in partnership with national and local policy and decision makers, program implementers, community leaders, and civil society. We will be the leading strategic planners, policy and program advocates for the population program. We will create a favorable and enabling policy environment for population, responsible parenthood, and reproductive health. So, for our goal is to enhance and sustain a favorable policy and program environment on population, responsible parenthood, and reproductive health for the support and acceptance of the program to be primed to take on technical leadership on population, responsible parenting, and reproductive health.
Well, ma'am, according to the news nowadays, the population of the Filipinos are rapidly increasing. But what do you think, or what do POPCOM think are the causes of this problematic situation?
There are two basic reasons for the rapid increase of population, that is birth and migration.
And what are the present projects that POPCOM is implementing to prevent this?
We are promoting responsible parenting movement, focus more on natural family planning methods. In the same way, we also provide advocacy for artificial methods, but we are now more focused on responsible parenting and natural family planning.
How about in the near future? What are your plans and how do you plan to implement these programs?
We plan to target the youth, the couples, the married couples, with the help of the partner agencies and the local government units, and implementing the natural family planning as well as the modern artificial method.
If I may ask your opinion, ma'am, do you think that population explosion here in the Philippines can become an asset instead of a liability towards the development of our country?
Population explosion or overpopulation or the rapid growth of population can never be an asset in the country. It can never happen because too many creates problems in the different sectors such as health, employment, education, environment, job opportunities, as well as